Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in. Sorry about the time change. Showing some love. Shout outs to the word and shout outs to Miss 504. Definitely was a good interview and a sit down. I already see two people. Liz, what's going on, baby? Marlene, what's going on, baby? Appreciate everybody that tuned in this afternoon for the live. Definitely was a good talking conversation. Missed you catch the replay. Teron, what's going on, my guy? And appreciate everybody that tuned in on the backup for some of the good club vibes. You know we was in there. Um, Tonight I'm gonna make it simple. But before I do that, first off, hopefully everybody having a blessed and productive Saturday evening. Hopefully everybody is enjoying their weekend so far. Um, Definitely gonna have to talk about a few things. But it is an open panel. I'm gonna drop the link at some point. Um, Standing up for your rights, yeah, it's about time for a lot of people to start doing that. Not just on the individual level, but just in general. Um, was hearing some things earlier, and I was kind of like scratching my head because I'm looking at these people like, you do have rights to do certain things. You do have a right to stand up and voice your opinion, especially when you know there's things wrong on the job. No, it don't make you no sellout or no sucker, but it lets people know that you know, you got the people's hearts and you got the people's well being's intention. I can understand there's some jobs that they'll allow you to do certain things and don't give a damn as long as you being productive and doing what you're supposed to be doing. Then you got those who is strict violations, even down to your safety. And some of them spots don't care. In those situations, man, listen, open your mouth, make your voice vocal. Even if you got to bring a news crew, do what you got to do. I mean, 'cause it's not right at the end of the day. You still have to stand up for not just your human rights, but your natural rights at the end of the day. BMF, what's going on, my guy? I hear you, Teron. Man. There's also time to stand up for your rights, even like on here. When you said you set bound to do something, the people have to respect that. And if you feel they not respecting it, then you got to stand up for your right to do what's necessary. You want to try to create peace and balance. You can only do one thing at a time. When you get a little wiser to the sense, you'll know it. Like, okay, now I see what's going on here. Um, Prime example, you've been working with a company for a few years. You due for a raise, so on and so forth, or you feel you should be due for a raise. When they try to overlook you, you might as well, stand up and be vocal about it. If you see there's certain things going on, like you might be doing most of the work and somebody else is getting the credit now, you're gonna have to open your mouth at some point. You can't continue to sit there and let your rights be violated and disrespected on all accords. So, when you know something is wrong, you shoot. Even if you got to go to the human resources, do what you got to do. It is necessary. Prime example, I've always felt that when you get overworked, you should be compensated. And there are people who are being compensated, but then you got those jobs that they ain't doing too much compensation for the people. And I don't feel it's right. And you shouldn't be thinking that it's right neither. For those who are in those positions, you need to get up, even if you got to form a union and do what you got to do. We got too many things that's going on right now. And part of it is because people are respecting, not respecting nobody's rights. If I'm telling you I'm taking a stand on this and I'm firm on that, should respect that. If anything, you should have a profound, a profound bond for that too. Because if a person is trying to do what's necessary to bring some sort of light and change, you want to be a part of that. Exactly, Marlene. If you know situations like that, yeah, you gotta, you know your rights. You're supposed to know your rights, period. Because even on the workforce, you're gonna deal with some things that you know is illegal as all hell. But if you know how to stand up on it, and that means anybody, if y'all know how to stand up on it, y'all got the knowledge to form a union and do it, do it. Tanya, what's going on, baby? Appreciate you. Happy Saturday. JC fan, what's going on, baby? That's the thing. You always want to check for a few things that might look out of pocket. See where it's actually going, so on and so forth. One thing you stand up on your rights for, you're supposed to be getting just due pay. Yeah, time for you to get that money. Like I feel like this: if a person been working for a company more than 3 years, and nah, it's time for that raise. Like you know what? If your work has been productive, so on and so forth. All right, you know what? This one, they've been doing what they supposed to been doing. I ain't never have to get a call out from them, so on and so forth. All right, you know what? I'm gonna try to promote them to something. Let me see where I could put them at. That's how you start the process right there. That's how you gonna do it. I hear you, Marlene. Cause shoot, 6 months? Nah, like let y'all would have really thought you was going a year without some. See, this is what I'm saying. There's some things you're going to stand on. Prime example, my first company I worked with, I didn't even stay with them for a whole month and a half. Why? Because you was waiting a whole month to pay people. And this was at a time when that was probably the only company doing that sucker shit. Excuse my language. Um, 6.25 an hour. So are you kidding me? And everybody else is getting nah. I ain't staying here that long. And you talking about not paying somebody for a month? I stood up right then and there. Because before that night came, I said, before my night shift was up, I said, yo, how you expect me to get to work within the next 2 weeks and I just started this position? Make it make sense. Oh, well, you just gonna have to. Oh, so you expect me to what? Hop a train? Yeah, I ain't doing that. You know what? I st- I see you at the end of the month when I come get my check, and I ain't come back. I stood up on that because I didn't think that. Like how you hire people, then within that same notion, you ain't trying to pay them for almost a whole month. Nah, you smoking rocks. So, but the next company was not too far behind. So but they was doing what they was supposed to be doing by law. So stand up on your rights. Stand up if you know you feel something is wrong, man. Listen, you either going to accept it or you just going to move on. Sometimes if you move on, you might find the opportunity right around that corner. So, Bonnie, what's going on, baby? Oh shoot, that's see, Marlene. Look, if you wouldn't have voiced your opinion, it probably would have been more than that. Just think about that. If you didn't have knowledge on what was what, 9 out of 10, they would have went almost a whole year before they probably would have paid you back all that overtime pay. And see, that's one thing some of these companies don't like. They don't like paying you too much money. But then again, you need our services. Like, but that's what I'm saying. You stand up, you take an initiative. Nothing wrong with doing that. You feel you're supposed to be getting equal pay or you're supposed to get just as much as the next person, you got to open your mouth and say something. Because I feel like this, it shouldn't matter if we got the same amount of experience or if you got a little bit more than me. And if I feel you got a little bit more than me, I feel you should be at the top. And that's the most thing to remember. Not going to be a easy battle, but then again, it shouldn't be a battle at all. But it's all good though. I mean, when you know it's something wrong, even in your spirit, now you gotta. That's your whole purpose. That should be telling you it's time for you to voice and make an opinion and get the right people involved, even if you need to. Sometimes you might have to get a news crew involved as much as you don't want to. But if you know there's unfair practices going on, especially in your spot, you got to open your mouth and say something. Because the more you don't say something, you setting people up for failure that's coming into that. Now, look how many companies in particular back in the day fell because of not so much as just the money laundering and everything else, but look how many people didn't open their mouth and voice their opinion. And honestly, they could have been the ones that changed. If anything, they had the right to vote the president out of some of these companies. And you do have that right to do so. If you feel these people are not doing what they're supposed to be doing for you and the people, then you got a right to vote them out. It's just like even when it comes down to politics, you got the rights to vote people out if you feel they not doing they just do. Stand up on your rights, man. Not just your you stand on your natural rights as well. Shoot, it's needed. Yeah, I don't understand that neither. But then that's how you know sometimes some of these corporations be so damn greedy, Marlene. That'd be the sad part about it. Like you can't get mad when you owe somebody back pay, especially when you know that person is working hard for you day in and day out. Whether they driving to work, coming by transportation, so on and so forth. I gotta work hard, try to keep my bills intact, and then now it's to a point where you got me so backed up. Now I need my money. When it get like that, you gotta open your mouth. And if they ain't gonna hear it, you take it to the highest power until you get what's necessary. You know why they was big mad though, Marlene? Because you actually came to them, and they probably figured these people down under them should have been doing what was right. And that's what you get sometimes too. You might get a corporation where they ain't communicating like they supposed to be communicating. So whatever's supposed to be directed or even given unto the staff may not be given. King me, what's going on, my guy? She said it was time to move on. Yo, Marlene. I swear you was born petty. That's what I love about you, baby. Nah, but see, even if you would have kept that, they would have been salty for a minute because they'd be like, "Oh, you went over there and you owe." Yeah, well, shoot, you owe me money. You want me to come into work and I gotta worry about this, man? Come on now, shouldn't have to worry about that. Same way you expect me to do a job daily and try to keep everything on course and on schedule. I expect my money on schedule. That's just like if you know, prime example, you got direct deposit and you supposed to get yours 2 days before time and they keep trying to pay you the day of. Nah, you gotta go voice your opinion and see what's going on. Hopefully it don't be your debit card, but even if it's not, they like doing stuff like that too. Oh, we forgot to so I forgot to come to work. I remember I seen that one time when I was working with before I got with this company here. I remember the last company I was working with, I was crying. And that was only because son said, "Oh, you want to play with my money? I forgot to come to work tomorrow." And he dad was serious to his like word. I gotta be the only one coming through. Like, and he was the only one really going through it. See, everybody else really, but see, with him, it was like, yo, like, why are you paying me on a Friday when you know I'm supposed to get this Wednesday? And I was laughing. I was like, he's like, no, I'm not laughing. He said, watch this. He said, it's really Thursday evening. We leaving and I ain't got no bread. Okay, I forgot to come to work tomorrow. But he stood up for what he stood up for. The next movie, man, and I tell you, he had HRA in there that next day. Oh man, I'm glad I wasn't working because I wasn't answering no questions. Not trying to be funny, but shoot, I wasn't the one having the problem. It was just him. And I think kind of like they had it out for him too, because there ain't no way you gonna tell me every yeah. Love it. Bap, 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 bap. Who else popped up in here? Riders, what's going on, baby? I don't know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. Now, some people would call that idiotic or ironic or just, just sheer stupid. It's not. That person stood on what they believed in. And if they kept going through the cycle and it was more than 3 weeks, a month, nah, it wasn't going to be so long. They was going to stay quiet about it, which I respected. I had a headache and a half for a couple months. I ain't going to lie to you. But it seemed like the days they had the most headache, I was not scheduled to work, so I was happy. But you're supposed to do that. Your rights are important. Given even your natural rights is important. Word, what's going on, my guy? Shout outs to what y'all already know. If y'all can do so, y'all can drop links and show love in here. Shout outs to the word for that banging interview with Miss 504. Definitely was banging up in there. But even on here, stand up for your rights. You got a right to do what you feel like doing on your platform. You got a right to uphold things that you feel is dear to you, and you got a right to do so. It is your right. If I stand on my right to keep something peaceful, that's what I'm gonna do. If you violate it, then I gotta stand up to it. It's only right. I'm not gonna allow you to just try to dictate or even put any type of nope, we ain't doing that. Strong bull anyway. Cole, what's going on, my guy? That's what we gotta realize. When we sit there and we stand on our rights, it does feel good. Forget just feeling good. It lets you know that you're willing to go the distance just to make sure that is respected. Like if you know somebody got a promotion over you and that person is a dunce, sorry to say it like that, you better speak up. Appreciate you, BMF. Yeah, interview was definitely fire. You know, and see, even that was a good one right there too. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna lie. I thought y'all was going a little longer. That's why I set the time back too. I did have it set this live set for 10, but I said, you know what, let me hold back just in case. Oh, and shout outs to Together for that interview yesterday. Definitely rocked out. And I appreciate all y'all for being in there. We was rocking out and wilding out. But even on here, you supposed to take a stand on being yourself. Mr. No Fly, what's going on? See, like even when it come down to politics again, I just watched the video earlier. I'm mad I couldn't find the clip though. I think they might have took that down, but that lady was going in. But she stood on her rights. You know, appreciate you, Marlene, but I appreciate all y'all for being there. But it was definitely good vibes. You know, The main thing, she bugged out though. But she bugged out with a calm voice. I never seen that really. I used to the loud, I'm ready to rip your throat out. Nah, she was like you could hear the anger in her voice. Just like you heard the anger in that girl voice when she said, I shouldn't have to be coming here and telling y'all the same thing and y'all not listening. Even though some of them adults is out there giving it their all. So I can honestly say, in certain areas, there need to be more adults going in. Appreciate you, Mr. No Fly. Um, stand up for your rights. She was standing up for her rights because I'm quite sure she has a right to come outside and not have to worry about gun violence, all sorts of wild stuff going on. She doesn't have to worry about coming out. It could be possible drug use or even drug sales going on in front. Like some people want to come out and not have to worry about anything. Some people just want to come out, enjoy their day, and go on about their business. Don't matter where they at. Now, y'all already know y'all could drop links and show love in here. Stop acting all light skin because y'all got blue wrenches today. And I'm messing with y'all. I'm messing with y'all. Stand up for your right to fight against me. But even then, she let it be clear, like, look, y'all failed to realize at the end of the day, y'all do work for us and y'all serve us, which she is right, because they are supposed to be serving the people. Same people that they tax dollars is going to, they supposed to be doing something. They're supposed to be making sure they protecting the rights of the people who are in these communities. And when you not doing that, I feel that's when the uprising should happen. And that's a perfect example of, just going the distance. Give me 1 second. I gotta put this up. Cause you know me, I know my mouth. But that's a prime example on how to start a revolution, spark something. Some of y'all gotta get tired of the same old things happening. You got those who are actually standing up, making the right moves and decisions, calculated decisions. And then you got those who are just still not caring. They're not bringing themselves to these meetings. JC, you know I was petty, man. Come on now. Come on now. Marlene, don't start it. Don't start it. I'm gonna stand up on my right today to karate chop everybody in the scalp piece. Oh, I forgot my scalp hurt. But you have to open your mouth. Because when the people don't know what's going on, when your quote unquote elected officials don't know what's going on, you not being vocal and standing together as a whole, you basically are giving up your rights to anything. Some of y'all was in the live earlier. You see what I showed you. How could a park be closed on the weekend? Make it make sense. Commander, what's going on, baby? But that part I didn't get. For some of y'all catch that replay. There's no way you going to tell me that's supposed to be a park, even if it is in the back of a complex and it's closed. When you got a sign clear as day saying 8 to 4. That's why I said stand up on your rights to know what's going on. I ain't messing with you, riders. Go sit in the corner, baby. Appreciate y'all for dropping links and showing love in here. There are some good people in here. Definitely help my home girl Liz. Get your butt up in here, man. Get them hours if you ain't get them already. Shout outs to Mr. 1K himself. Definitely doing big things, and that's how it's supposed to be. Just, standing up for the right things. I stand on the right to make sure I'm supporting the right people, one way or another. Can't take that away from me. But it is a time at some point for us to really like get it together, group together. There's so many different ways we can fight this battle that you'll be surprised. Shape shifts a little bit of everything. The more you sit back, the more you don't, stress the factors, it's going to become more factors. Like some of you parents, I know y'all standing on your rights with all of these agendas they trying to push on the babies, which I respect. I can honor that. But there are those who ain't trying to because they feel, oh, that's the way to go. It's not my battle. Oh, it's always so much we could do. Okay, come on now. At some point, you might hear some wildness or some madness, but this is what happens on the weekend when there's something going on. So, riders, I ain't messing with you. Talking about I can't. I ain't messing with you. No, but come on now. There's a lot of people that's actually making strides to try to go against the machine, if you want to call it that. And again, you still do have the right to not just uphold the rights of the people, but get out and vote out the people that ain't doing right. If you know they ain't doing nothing but squandering the money, get them up out of there. Stop voting for them. Push the right people in those positions if that's the case. You are supposed to stand up for that. Now, I ain't catching no cold. I'm about to say shout outs to the plug again. Plug got my sucker open. I stood up on my right today. I didn't want no kush. I wanted some loud. That's what I got, some loud. I stood up on my rights. Supposed to do that at all costs. Like even when you go in certain spots, prime example, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. When you going out shopping or you going clothes shopping, doing whatever, you have the right to not be harassed. You have the right to move around freely and look for whatever it is you're looking for without having to worry about, oh, they going to steal something, they going to try to do this, they going to try to cause a panic, or they ain't going to be able to. You make sure they're going to be able to pay for this. Anytime you do go through some sort of stuff like that, you have the right to not go back there. And if you feel you've been violated in any way in the business, you don't have to go back there. Like prime example, if you've been in a big mall that you know for a fact is one of the main chain malls, and you see that there's always some sort of situation going on, I don't think you should go in there because 9 out of 10, you won't be harassed. Some people will laugh and say, "Oh, that ain't gonna happen to me. That ain't gonna happen to me." Yeah, all right. And you ain't never exempt from certain things in life. You ain't never exempt from being harassed. I don't care who you are. Dee, what's going on, baby? Even in a fast food joint, if you feel you being violated or disrespected, you have a right to voice your opinion. You don't necessarily gotta go ape stock, but you got a right to voice your opinion. But if it gets beyond that, then you got all rights to defend yourself. That's another thing. You have a right to defend yourself, especially if you feel it's going to get crucial. Yeah, I remember you were saying that, Marlene. Yeah, you know, that's what I'm saying. Some of these big, even in some of the small chains, some of these spots you still go through that. Like, yo, you think just because I don't got money? Trust me, I went through that when I was young. That's why I'm saying there's certain things I could talk about because I've been through some of them things when I was a young buck. And like I said, there's some things a young man should not have to see or witness or go through. Cause remember my first summer youth, they messed up 1 week of my checks, or 2 weeks they had messed up because they got me confused for a summer school student. So what I was really supposed to get those 2 weeks I didn't get, but that third week, balling. But I suffered a little bit of that because lady must have thought it. She, you see me pull out a whole bunch of stuff. Like, yeah, you was surprised I was. She looked like, yeah, there's no way you gonna pay for all that. You gonna put some of that stuff back. The minute I pulled out the money, oh, you must sell drugs. What, lady? Are you serious? I can't look that old to do that. You look like you've been doing something. Where you get all this money from? I worked. Wow, that's the first thing y'all assume when you see somebody walk around with a nice little bit of money. They selling drugs or they doing something illegal. No. You want to see a pay stub, ladies? No, no, no. All right then. So it's the way she said, though. You must sell drugs. What? No. Like, we don't do that. We don't do that. That's one thing some people need to stop assuming. That we either entertainers, we drug dealers, or something else to have money. No. You could be sitting there saving up money. Now when it's time to use it, you can use it. You do have some people out there that still be on that type of time. Oh, you got to be doing something to be able to. No, no. That's a whole fact, Marley. And I can't say all people, but there are some that be working in these companies that just think otherwise. But I laughed at that lady because she got chewed out the following week when I came in there. I didn't go to her counter, but I was laughing because she got chewed out for the same thing. She said something else to a woman, this a whole grown woman, and that woman chewed her out. Look at my avatar. Look at my face. It was a funeral for her. And you know it's bad when they say, I want to see your manager or your higher up, not now, but right now, and I'm not leaving until I do so. So again, you can't always make that assumption that somebody is doing any type of illegal activity just because they come in either with a nice knot of money or because they can pay for it on their credit card, debit card, whatever. Those times is over. Now there are some people here you got to be wary of because we know what it is. It's still a scam. It's still a scam situation. We know. But you can't make that assumption with everybody that walks in there. Can't do that. But again, stand up for your right. If you know for a fact you doing somebody, first of all, some of these companies know what it is. They know for a fact if you know you're right and you willing to act upon it, they're gonna have a headache. Number one, they definitely don't want to make it public. Number two, and even if it goes public, they gonna try any little thing to try to say, "Oh, nah, you was in the wrong." No, if you violated me, now I'm gonna violate you, and I want my money. Willis, what's going on, my guy? You know, if fans are buts about that. If I did something legally and you trying to treat me like I did something illegally, I'm not. I'm gonna stand up on my right to fight that. And guess what? I'm just gonna stand on my right. If nothing does happen, if I don't get no type of justice, I'm gonna just stand on my right not to go to your establishment. That's it. And I'll still fight that until I know for a fact you gonna get some wreck. Nothing wrong with knowing your work rights and all of that. Your natural and human rights, you should already know what it is. And if you don't, you need to sit down and learn them. Never supposed to be nobody's doormat. Stand up for that too. Not gonna be able to be somebody's doormat forever. The world is definitely a tough place. And you know there's gonna be times when even when you feel like you don't have to, you're gonna have to. And it's only for the benefit of you. Give me 1 second. I was trying to avoid that. Yeah, my fault. They trying to blast music on me, son. But all in all, though, just do what's right. Again, even when it come down to a politic level, stand up. How you going how you gonna cry about corruption if you ain't willing to stand up and fight it? Or it's only the select few that's standing up to fight it. Everybody's supposed to stand up. When something is wrong, y'all stand up on that. That is your right to do so. If they ain't gonna listen to reason, if they ain't gonna really try to make it change, then get them up out of there and put the right people in there. Mo, what's going on, baby? Don't start your damn shenanigans in here, man. Telling you. But to let y'all Royal Rumble up in here, I'm telling you. Man, I knew you was gonna say something along those lines. Man, listen. Did she barbecue your toes this time, bruh? Doing too damn much, man. Okay, I thought they was coming down the block with that music. I don't know if that's something copyrighted or not. Well, I know which song I can't play. My bad. I'm just now getting the email from the backup. My bad, y'all. Man, I know why I can't play it. Damn it, and I like that song now. Y'all done made me like something. No, I'm standing up on the right for that one. I'm playing that tomorrow. Man, got me uptight right now. Lena, what's going on, baby? Man, I'm standing up on my right for that one. I'm sorry. There ain't no way you gonna tell me. Nah. We not doing that. We not doing that, man. I can't play that. I know why I can't play that song, y'all. My bad. So apparently I can't play Shake Something no more. They don't want me to play that no more. My scalp hurt. Love, baby. What's going on, baby? I don't blame you, Mo. Man. See, really, you gonna stop coming in here with your wet feet, talking all these shenanigans, man. Oh man. She might as well made a foot sandwich with mayonnaise on it. Come on, son. Come on. Son. Now I'm standing up on my right for this. You breaking no darn rules. Come on now, I'm standing my rights. Break no darn rules. Standing for what's right. But that's what you are supposed to do on that strong barrier, though. even down to your local police, so on and so forth. You do have the right to stand up. I don't know why people don't think they can't do something when they know they could just do it. I'm just saying, more you sit back and not try to do something, even if you ain't going to stand against the establishment, stand up to put something in the pot and do something on your own. Don't hurt to do so. Get the right people together, put something good in the pot, don't matter what it is. Some point you're gonna be able to put something together where y'all can get some things rolling. I ain't messing with y'all. Go on about y'all business. If you don't do that and you don't have no rights, then that's what you basically telling them. You ain't got no rights. You just a doormat. You a slave. You a servant. Nah, you got rights, whether you believe it or not. You got a right to be happy. You got a right to be vengeful when needed. You got a right to live your life the way you want to. And that's what some people got to start respecting that too. You got a right to move however you want to move in life as long as you're not doing something that you can't come back from. You have a right to be free of your thoughts and opinions and your feelings, period. You also have the right to love those and respect those who you feel need to be loved and respected. And I love and respect everybody that's been here. That's why I'm standing on my right to keep this platform the way I'm keeping it. Yeah, I know laughter is always good for the soul. I ain't gonna lie to you. It is. It is. Sometimes we get a little bit of drama. We get a little bit of eulogies. We get a little bit of whatever. But other than that, I stand on my right to keep what I'm supposed to keep. A balance, baby. You know, stand on your right to be creative. That's another thing too. Even on here, stand on your right to be creative. Whatever you feel is creative, whatever you feel is working for you, continue to do so. Let nobody else stifle your creativity. Your creativity is what's creating good balance. It's creating good builds. I ain't rub off on nothing, sis. Don't. I got a right. You know what? You know what? I got a right to be vengeful today. Now, laughter is good for the soul, is so I'm gonna laugh for a little bit. My sister's got me a little bit upset right now. Now I gotta bring out another trap beat. Yeah, that's gonna be a fair warning shot before the other one come out. Oh man, I ain't rub off on nobody. Well, yes I did. I rubbed off on all the good people. My bad, y'all. Marlene, don't give me that look. Don't give me that look. Don't give me that look right now. You thinking about something? You better not be thinking about no Hennessy. Dang it! Oh, they letting no fireworks for real? Yeah, yeah. They couldn't wait to do that. My bad. Ain't even 4th of July weekend yet. Yeah, y'all gonna be hearing a lot of things when I am outside. And I'm not even outside. That's the sad part. I just got in the crib. Sad part. Who got? Wait, hold on. Rachel got it premiered. Oh, Yeah, I don't have multiple devices. My bad, son. My bad. I still ain't get a notification. What the hell? Yeah, my scalp piece hurt. My bad. I really need to figure that out. I think I'm getting that done soon. Scalp piece hurt t-shirts coming out whenever. My scalp hurt. Word, go sit back in the corner for thing number two. Spit up on you again. Thank you. Thank you. Now you get one of those then. Getting on my nerves, man. Yeah. I'm gonna start giving y'all warnings. That's it. I feel like I got to sometimes. Got to. Got me playing around my emotions. Huh? Oh shoot, we playing your love baby song, baby. Up, up, up. Yeah, my bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. I was supposed to give y'all the original. My bad. I think I'm gonna stay with this one. I think I'm gonna stay with this one. Oh, they trying not to play. Yeah, God been messing with that. Oh man, appreciate you, love baby. You know what it is, Marlene. I know that shit jam. Still on me a dance though. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Once you see the dance steps, you know that everything is approved. I still got to mess with a few things later, definitely. Oh yeah, yeah. It's coming. No, but you stand up for your rights to be happy though. And if you are happy with certain things in life, you don't let nobody dictate your happiness. You know, you have some people that, all right, listen, I'm gonna say this on two ends. I'm all for the people who are independent, got their own, so on and so forth. As far as business, working for themselves, so on and so forth. I'm all for that. You know, that's a step further than some people. Then I respect those who just got a regular 9 to 5 grind. Why? Because it's a step further than some people. You got some people that won't even waste their time, won't even stand for their right to try to fight for something, or at least try to learn something or gain something. James, what's going on, my guy? And you do have a right to stand for something that's better. Don't forget that. You want better quality, you want better equality, so on and so forth. You have a right for that. You have the right to be great in any achievement that you feel is great for you. You have a right to feel a type of way. You got some people that feel like a regular 9 to 5 hustle or regular whatever ain't nothing, but it is something whether you think so or not. I've always gone by that. Just remember to stay humble. You might have it now, but you could lose it tomorrow. Even if you misread something, set yourself up for failure. You know, set yourself up for the only failure and for what? You know, you got rights to stand up for bringing some goodness into your community. Stand up. You do have rights. I'll drop the link again. Hold on, give me 1 second. You got rights to stand up and fight against the school system, especially if they are doing things or implementing things they shouldn't be implementing to the kids. You have a right to be a stern parent. You have a right to raise your kids the way you see fit. But you also got to remember you have the right to make sure your kids is on the right balance too. Don't forget that. Oh, brother Numsky, my dear brother Numsky.
What up, though?
What up, bro? What's going on?
Man, it's a good topic, bro. It's a good topic because uh, I don't think people stand up and fight for their rights to do anything no more. People just accept things, um, and that's why we're in the situation we're in now. You know, even the school system, just your personal space. You know, the right to be yourself. You know, fight for that. Don't assimilate to no group because it's easy. You know, be yourself, man. Embrace yourself. What was, oh, my bad. I got a text and I was reading. But yeah,
No,
people
you
people don't people don't fight for the right to be themselves. You know, people shy away from things because it's not popular. You know, I think about when I was growing up. You know,
oh no,
can you
brother
hear me?
Numsky. Yeah, I can hear
Okay.
you now.
Yeah,
You went
I
to the
had got a
matrix for about a good second. See, Mr. Smith.
oh no, I had got a phone call. I had got a phone call. But yeah, like I like rock and roll. You know, I like different types of music and when I went to the hood and listening to it, you know, people used to talk about me and I shied away from it. And it wasn't until I got older, you know, I started indulging in the things I like. You know, people don't fight for their right to be themselves. You have to do that because you are an individual, even if you're in a group, and you shouldn't be ashamed of who you are. You know, and a lot of people are. Let me jump down real quick and I'll be right back. This is the wife call. Let me check on her real quick.
No doubt, bro. Cat Daddy, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate y'all all for tuning in tonight. You know, we gotta definitely do that though. We should stand up for our rights to be happy. Even in our own communities, we are supposed to stand up. Ain't supposed to continuously let things happen. Again, did I show y'all what happened earlier? Yeah, you seen it. A park is not supposed to be closed, but it's closed. Make that make sense. And it's not like it's construction going on inside the park. You know what I'm saying? Voice your opinion when it's needed and definitely do it. The more you stay quiet, the more you show them that you really don't have no rights or you're not aware of your rights. And if any one of those rights you feel are violated, you're supposed to take that to the fullest extent. Like I stand on my right to keep these topics going. And even when I'm on a chill time, I keep that right to make sure everybody's having a good time and a laughter. Never let nobody stifle again the creativity. You know, if you feel you can create something that's going to be beneficial and positive, stand on that right. And stand on your right to also be respected. You're not supposed to go nowhere where you being disrespected or you feel like this is how they gonna do you. You're supposed to stand up. What's going on, my guy? If you feel you doing the right things by standing up for people that really can't stand up for themselves, you take that right. Appreciate you, Cat Daddy. Hold on, bro. Say you appreciate y'all. Hold on, son. Hold on, son. I forgot you wasn't here, so I gotta bring you back. My bad. I gotta bring you back just a little bit. You wasn't here for a little bit, but I got you, son. Appreciate you on that. Make sure it don't kill. Yeah, don't worry. I'm learning. I'm learning. I see you up in here getting it. See you up in here getting it. I stand on the right to make sure the people over here is happy, especially the people that's still been coming along and building. So, Pixie, what's going on, baby? You know, but you definitely got to voice your opinion. If you stand on the right to stand up for those who really can't stand up, do so. Even if you feel you're going to get into, prime example, politics, you could probably be the voice of opinion and actually change something. Never stray away from whatever messages that you know for a fact are beneficial for you. Stand on your rights to get your knowledge, to gain your wisdom. Stand on your rights for a little bit of everything. Even down to the food you eat. You do have a right to voice your opinion if you feel these foods ain't beneficial. Yeah, I see the Mook squad in here. Don't worry. For everybody that might be lost, don't worry. Don't worry. You're going to hear that and see that. We part of an elite squad known as the Special Mook Unit. So, you know. Yeah, but it's all love over here. I mean, again, you got to stand, even on here, you got to stand on your rights to do what you feel is comfortable, even for your channel and your growth. Stand on your right for that. I'm not saying I'm going to stand my right on things. I am. You know me. You know me. I'm going to stand on my right to play this, though. I don't care what they say. I'm standing on my rights today. Standing on my darn principles today. Y'all gonna get some more dancing. But I'm standing on my rights for this one too, damn it. I'm standing on my rights today. Y'all gonna let me give some love, man. That's cool. I don't know who that is. See? Standing on my right to play that one. Dang it. I still got mixed feelings about this one, but I'm keeping it. Might be another eulogy beat. Who knows? You might keep that for a eulogy beat. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it for a eulogy beat. I stand on my rights to keep that beat. Don't worry. I got some more packed in the deck. So, you know. Yeah, there will be no pregnancies in the chat tonight. Thank you. Save that for all in the club. See, I missed all the club action. See, all that was, see, I'm standing on my rights today. Over here in the church, in the sanctuary. Like, there will be no such things going on up in here. I don't care what's going on in the club, though. Oh, don't worry, it's coming. I gotta finish uploading some of these later. Don't worry. I've been cooking. It goes deep, baby. But I felt like it was a Dr. Dre beat. I don't know why, but it's not. I didn't say that was a eulogy beat, Commander. I just said it sounded like a Dr. Dre beat, but it's not. See, you wasn't listening. Now I'm standing on my right to karate chop you, but I don't want to. I'm not going to do that to you today. I still got love for you, baby. I think I'm going duck hunting with that one. If I ever go duck hunting. Yeah. Catch a duck right off sight. But, you know. I'm not going to do that, though. I will do this, though. Stand on my right to do this, though. Yeah, I think I'm going to stand on that one, too. Yeah, I'm staying on that one. Yes, get it all out today, baby. I just better not see no pregnancies before we leave this club tonight. And this ain't even a club. You in the chat. We need to pour some holy water on y'all real quick. Doing too much. See, even here, you're going to have a fair balance. See, I'm going to stick on topic. I'm going to have fun with the people. And what else is there not to love? I'm going to stay on the right. Stay on the right to be free and do what I feel is necessary. It's my right as a content creator to make sure that you're always in good hands regardless. So I'm going to stand on the right for that. ain't messing with y'all. Yo, I'm not messing with y'all. Ah man. Pixie, it's your job right now, and it's your right. Go find London. This man, you out of control, man. You out of control, man. But yeah, stand on your rights on all the chords. On here, off here. It's only right. You do have a right to live freely. You do have the right to feel comfortability as well too. Even down to the smallest things in the community. You have a right to change things if you feel it needs to be changed. Oh, all right, I know. I kind of figured that. Uh, Diz was crying out his heart, talking about his little loins. That's all good. Man, I ain't messing with y'all. It's all love over here. You know that though. You got some people that stand up. I'm about to stand on my right to karate chop you and just sit you outside.
Finish it?
What? A little bit. Hold on a second. See, see, this is what happens. As soon as I step away for a second, you see what happens. Don't encourage no madness over here, baby. About to say, you know what? This is a perfect opportunity. Commander, stand on your rights. Tell Diz he can't turn the call over. Stand up, damn it. No, but even when you know you being wrongfully accused on things, you got a right to stand up on that. You're not supposed to take that neither from nobody. You have a right to stand on anything that you feel is good for not just your balance in life, but just for your bill. Like I had a right to make a certain decision last week, but I made my decision. I made my decisions for the right reasons. Stood up on that. Yeah, I know, IB. It's always you, son. It's always you. As soon as you come up in here, see that you gotta go sit in the corner again. See, I'm talking about. But never stay silent when you know you got the right to make changes where it's necessary and where it's due. You know you need back resource centers and stuff like that. Start fighting for that. Stand on that. It's only right. How are we going to expect the youth to take over anything in the future or even be blueprints and successes in the future if we ain't doing what we supposed to be doing now? We ain't standing on our right on that, man. Ivy, you got the right to smoke rocks, smoke macaroni and cheese rocks, and bacon, egg, and cheese rocks. That's what you got to do. Baby. Told you, I'm about to start making people go sit in the corner. And it's only right. Oh man, past the IB Wavy Pappy I-95 head scout. What up? What up? What up? But see, I respect what's going on over here, and I got a right to feel a way about all of y'all, and I got the right feeling about all of y'all. So I do appreciate all y'all for being here. Now, it's all good over here at BMF. You already know. Just enjoying the evening, speaking with the people. But I was right about that. You have to got to take stride in just wanting to do right and feel right. You know, never let nobody try to dictate your plans in life. Never let nobody threaten your life. Definitely, you better take a stand to right on that. Stand for a right to preserve your rights in your life. Future is already here. And if you don't want these people dictating the rest of your life, stand up on your right to really be vocal on things. Not just for the benefit of your family, but for the people around you. On here, even on here, when you feel there are things that are wrong, you have the right to stand up to the establishment. I'm sorry to say it that way. But wait, let me put this back up before they try to be huff for me, baby. Ain't gonna be no hashtags over here. Just like you have a right to go wherever you want to go freely. You should be able to think freely. And I've always believed in that. Never settle for less. Only try to achieve more. Or at least try to achieve what's in your grasp. And whatever is in your grasp, you make sure it's balanced out. Wavy, man, you think I'm a lawyer, son? What you done did, man? What you done did? That's what I be talking about. Talking about come defend your rights. What you done did? I ain't, man, listen. Better call Cochran Firm and them stop playing. And try to get me in your man. This is going on over here, baby. Man, listen. If you think I'm coming to visit you, look at your case, even if I was a lawyer, I ain't looking at nothing. You guilty until proven innocent. Keep yourself from out that system and stop playing, man. Told you stop boofing on them damn hats. See what happens? See what happens? Stop playing. But you got to stand on your rights even when it comes down to your kids. Again, we're all supposed to Make sure that they are safe and well-rounded and ready for the future. And yes, you are supposed to stand on your right to raise your kids the way you see fit, and that means no system involved. If you feel your kid need to be disciplined, do so. You spare the rod, you spoil the child. Stand on your rights to not be a servant in life. The only person you should be serving is the man upstairs. If that. He ain't supposed to be serving nothing else. Do right, do what's necessary for yourself and for your beneficial growth. And even when you felt you exceeded limits, hey, take a step back and again balance out everything. And then you do it again. Miss Tracy, what's going on, baby? You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Um, Everything you supposed to stand up on, everything from your work rights, even to your rights to just, be who you want to be. But there are some things you are supposed to stand up to. I believe in that. Pushing agendas on kids, nah, you got to stand up on that. It is your right to do so. And the more you sit back and just stay quiet, the more they're going to keep implementing things that shouldn't be implemented. And the more you're going to sit back and cry. Appreciate you, Miss Tracy. I wouldn't be here without the good, lovely people that's been here and been supporting and still growing. Again, I feel a beneficial change at some point will be happening. Even when you come down to being a content creator, you have the right to do what you feel is beneficial for the people. That's what I do. Talks are beneficial, but at some point there's going to be other beneficial things happening. No, but you do have to remember that. You take it a step at a time. Never throw your eggs in one basket. And you always get everything the way you're supposed to. From the mud, baby. You don't got to conform to what you think society wants. You conform to what you think society needs. Right now, we need these talks. We need these bills. We need these conversations to keep happening. That's why I always say, you got to love life. Before I even get any more deep, I want to say again, healing prayers to those who need it. There are some who haven't been here for a minute, but I know they've been going through some things. Again, your health and your wealth for 2023, that should be your main goal. And just know when you do get back here, y'all always still got love in the seat here. You still family. Prayers to those who wasn't able to make it through this year as well. We only halfway in the year and we lost some good people. So, condolences and prayers to those who need it. This is how we do it. And we have to set the fire, the right fire anyway. As much as you think we not supposed to, we are supposed to burn some of these establishments down because they're causing and keeping the division tactics that's been here. Again, it ain't that much separating the good people from just standing up on what's right. Stand up for your right to be happy in life and stand up for your right to be creative. My bad, y'all. Intermission. Uh, I love the fact that I could wake up and take dictation in my life and stand up what I feel is right. What lets me know I'm doing something right. A couple of y'all heard shouts to Wilma. Y'all done heard her on a few occasions. What you mean you gonna try to leave? Leave what? We need this. All of y'all have said this. We need this. So this is what I'm gonna continue to fight for. My right to give y'all what I'm giving y'all. And I have no doubts in my mind that things will progress. You know, I don't gotta try to force nothing on nobody. I don't have to dictate nothing to nobody. But I can give you a deep conversation. And that's something that's needed. Well, I don't plan on inheriting too much. I do just feel we should just stand up for what's right. Sleazy, what's going on, baby? He messing with y'all. You really think they gonna let me out of all people? Come on now. You know my mouth is reckless, but it's truthful. People I feel should be running for president. I ain't gonna lie that what's his name? Eric Mays do. He on point. So you do have people like that sit in these council seats and these senate seats that actually stand up and they gonna really be vocal on what's right and what's wrong. You're gonna have those who are just gonna sit back and follow protocol, which I feel this is exactly the reason why we are in crumbles right now. We need to stand up for our right to be happy on all accords and do the necessary things. We want to be able to say, all right, we took something like prime example. There could be some areas where there's playgrounds that's demolished, gardens. Y'all could rebuild that. That's a start right there. That's how you take back what's necessary in communities. Areas where you know is destitute. If you know you could try to put something there for good use, do so. Put something in a community pot to at least get that spot, you'd be all right. It might be a shot in the dark, but again, you do hold the necessary keys for change. And you have to stand on the right for that. You want to change for the better and not for the worse. Ain't you tired of living in this same existent curse? Feel the Lord of land should take over so we can disperse and give growth to where it's needed and start a new birth. This is way past Sodom and Gomorrah. This is the new earth. We should get more than what we deserve. Should fight for more of that. And again, when some people get it together, they will be able to get through the stormy weather that we seeing now. Don't take my word for it, though. You know, hey, who am I, right? But when you have these conversations, this goes to show you. They about to start now. Come on, son. 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 Ain't no traffic for you to be doing that, son. My bad, y'all. Trying to hum a stone on a darn bike. Come on, son. Ain't no traffic for all that, son. That's not my sound quality over here. Knocked me off the track, too. That's a whole fact, Liz. You got some people who are coming together now as we speak. Unlikely people that you wouldn't expect to get together. They coming together for better change and growth. So why we got to be the last ones? It seemed like we the last ones to do a lot of stuff, but we the first ones that's included in everything. Got to tip the scales a little bit. Take those seeds in life that you have in your hands and really grow something. If you feel you can get a niche on anything, put it to the test. You might fail the first time around depending on what it is you're trying to do. But again, you can't get the greatness without suffering some sort of failure. So, gotta remember that. Anita, what's going on, baby? Link is pinned in case anybody want to pop up for this conversation. But, you know, do feel like this conversation was needed. You do have to stand up on your rights for the best things in life. Like I said, that lady, just like that whole grown woman, just like that whole young lady, was being vocal at those community meetings. And that's what's needed more, too. You'll fight on any damn angle if you just get up and do it. You're talking about standing up on your rights, Anita. Like your rights to do whatever you feel in life. You know, making the right adjustments. You want to be happy working a 9 to 5. Hey, that's your right to do so. You want to work for self, that's your right. Do what makes you happy. You want to tip the scales a little bit as far as the school systems and stuff is concerned. You want things to not be implemented. Stand up on your rights for that. You need to take back your communities, period. It's your right to stand up against the violence, too. If there's certain things that you know you can alleviate as a community, you're supposed to stand up on that. But when you find out where exactly you fit at exactly in society, you start from there. Again, you're going to have some bookworms that ain't going to be confrontational, but they're going to be useful as far as financials, you know, architecture, anything. Because they always going to have some sort of structure. Appreciate you, Miss Tracy. Hold on, I got you. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this for the drop right now. I'll keep that for the good drops. And don't worry, we're still gonna be putting some more up there. We gonna be cooking, baby. I hear you. See, Commander, even still, you stood up on that. You're supposed to. Exactly, Sleazy. That's what I'm saying. You know, even like I said earlier, even on your rights on things that, prime example, food shouldn't be going up the way it's going up. Gas shouldn't be going up the way it's going up. Prices on certain things shouldn't be going up, period. But if we ain't even stand up on our rights to really be vocal, especially if we know what's right, how we gonna break these chains and these curses? See, I done seen certain people again come from different backgrounds and unite to put something right together. We should all be able to do that. It's not too much really separating us besides the same old rhetoric that's always been causing division. Hate, ignorance, misinformation, distorted history, so on and so forth. Your purpose in life is to stand on what you feel is necessary. Your purpose in life is not to just create happiness, but to create something around you, a perfect picture. But we know it ain't going to never be perfect. So you try to create the most happiest pictures in life. You should be able to picture yourself growing one way or another and being happy and satisfied. That is your right. Things that should keep you grounded and keep you humble should be the fear of basically succumbing to anything that you know you really didn't have to. Again, even down to the foods, we shouldn't be paying more than what we're paying. And then, not to be funny, some of the foods that's already out there, we know for a fact they ain't natural food. They ain't real food at all. That's what I'm saying. Just sit back and allow it to happen when we should stand on our rights. No, we should get the right qualities. Together, what's going on, baby? Definitely drop your links. You know, show each other some love up in here, baby. But that's how it's supposed to be. Standing on your right. You have a right to fight for anything that you know, and I mean this, to be beneficial for the world. You have the right for that. And think about everybody else around you and not just you. We got to get out of that selfish mind state. You getting wrongfully accused for certain things, stand on your right. Sometimes silence is golden because it does prove something. Prime example, you have people who have stayed silent only because it goes to show you that, you know, they was never really in the wrong to begin with. Together, I don't owe you no tea. You know darn well you got all them tea bags in your kitchen. Stop playing with me before I make your face hurt again. See what happened to you yesterday. Stop playing with me, baby. Hopefully everybody is enjoying their Saturday evenings. Well, shoot. For those on the West Coast, yeah. Hopefully y'all enjoying your Saturday evenings. For those on the East, happy Sunday. Oh yeah, Central Time. Y'all still an hour behind. My bad. I gotta get this right. And for the future babies, they almost into Monday. Look at this. Look at this. But when you love not just what you're doing, but you actually passionate on what you're doing, you can exceed greater limits than you expect. Just gotta put in that work. And it's also your right to gain the right type of information if it's needed. Says the chump that just got removed. Baby. Oh, wait. Damn, I shouldn't have banned you that quick. See, I could have gave you this. I could have gave you this. My bad, I could have gave you this. Dang. Hopefully you in the shadows watching.
Fire to spit fire.
Go sit in the corner, good sir. Oh, good. Matter of fact, I know you a sir because you coming under a girl's name. Yeah. Sit with that for a minute. I stand on my right to keep you up out of here, baby. Yeah. You never know where life will take you. You figure these shows are learning, but you know what? Y'all good to me. Y'all good to me one way or another. Oh man. I stand on my right tonight to not give you a eulogy. Wait a minute, ain't there a fight on the Sunday night? Ain't you supposed to be doing that? Yeah. Ain't there a late night soccer game or rump roast you should be going to do? Like, yeah. Well, come over here. I'm standing on my right to ban you for life. See, even on here, you got to stand on your right to just feel free to do what you feel like do. I could have let him sit there. Then again, yeah. Why do so? Stand on my right to keep the chat in order too. I'm gonna stand there right to just ban your little sorry ass every time I get a chance. Exactly. This is what I'm talking about. You have some people that just won't take the rights or take the necessary steps in life. They wonder why they in the basement with no wife. Or if they do, they wonder why they live in trife. Oh, I'm gonna need you to stop smoking rocks off that knife. You thought you wanted the eulogy? Oh man, this ain't new to me. It's a catastrophe. I feel like it's just so dastardly to keep these creeps over here. Nah, let me make this perfectly clear. I stand on my right to stab you with a switchblade or a knife. Chop your hands off, feed it to your wife. Swiping, no swiping, forget that. Swipe. On the sidebar, as we gather here today to mourn the loss of Kelly Mwamwas. Man, let's all remember that that was the worst possible name you could have came in with. And even if that is somebody's name, damn, you really had to stoop that low to come in here and get a bullet in your frame. Bang, bang. Oh, man. Anita, you still got time to do anything you want to as soon as you get yourself right. You know that. You know, and that's anybody. While you still able to breathe and do something, you can do whatever you feel like in life. Certain things you know you ain't gonna be able to do in life because there's gonna be limitations on your body, especially as you get older. We know that part. But if you keep yourself in the right accord, you should be able to still try to keep up with whatever. Yeah, Liz, you missed it. Came in with a sea biscuit. I don't even know why he risked it. I'm assuming he's somewhere in the dungeon chained up. Or, shoot, could be a paraplegic or quadriplegic. I don't know. And you just had too much time on your hand. Yeah, the chump that got it. Never mind. Let me not say what I'm going to say today. Let me not say what I'm going to say today. Let me be nice. Chat. I know, Liz. I appreciate you. I figured something. That's what's up, Anita. You gotta keep that stream too. You have the right to keep that stream up. Whatever makes you motivated in life to do whatever it is you're going to try to do, you have a right to stand on that and be exactly who you are. Everybody can't be the same. They got to be their own individual. It is your duty to stand on the right things. Take a stand in your life. I wish these trolls would take a stand in their life, but I guess this is their life. So continue to watch from the shadows, baby. Karate chop chops. And as we mourn the loss of Kelly Mumamwas and Mamamosa, miscellaneous, may us all remember. Instead of them hopping off of a bridge, they decide to hop off a curb. Hopefully your ankle split somewhere, you know. Hopefully you tore your ligaments. Um, Hopefully you stop snorting and smoking and get to life. Because this is no joke. Get one of these. Now, as we lay this fool in this coffin, like we do oh so often, may us all remember that was probably an orphan, had no good backgrounds. You know he was snorting. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Shredder face, cheddar cheese face. The next time you come in here and just say what up, chumps, you forgot. You the one with the plunge up your rump. You've been a chump from the jump. I think you need to go shave off the pimples and the bumps. Before you get your head and your shoulder left in the dumps. Or somewhere back in your mama's trunk. Balls and poetry fingers. Brother Raccoon, what's going on, baby?
Snapping them poetry fingers while I was waiting. They gonna learn today. Oh, you just did it. Yeah, that's an inspiration. I'm about to go clip it. You gonna learn today.
Learn today. Don't jump off the docks. Before you do all of that, stop smoking them rocks. You know how you going down.
Hey, man, what was you saying earlier, bro? I was cracking up. I clipped it the first time you did, and then Bro, that shit was funny as hell. I'm like, hell no, he didn't. Man, you lucky I don't know how to do. If I know how to do beats and loop voices and stuff, oh, y'all would be in trouble. Maybe I'll play with that. Loop it. I'll be making songs out of your sayings.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, you gonna get the little YouTube mixtape up here. Don't worry.
Mhm. Oh, you do that shit? Can you do it on your phone? Can you loop like the voices and stuff?
I gotta figure that out though. Shoot, I still can't even add that video clip the way I was supposed to, but it's all good. But I know I can add this stuff. I know I can definitely bring back on some hot fire in this. I can mess around with that music. That's what they gonna be getting. Nothing but eulogies and burials and plots and sites. You know. Oh, you gonna get the remix? Or you gonna get is that remix? Death of a
Yeah.
Salesman. Death of a Salesman, part 1 and 2 coming out. You know.
My bad, man. Wife called. I had to run. Thing two is on the terror. Baby Shark ain't playing. She going nuts. And peace to man, man.
I told you. See, I told you. You want to come in here trolling? I told you. I got mind control over them, Debo. As soon as you get live, they be talking again.
Yeah, man. It's cool being a dad to a little girl, man. I can only imagine what I'm about to go through.
Take the necessary steps.
Oh yeah, I already prepared, bro. I already prepared. I just gotta go get a couple more shotguns, you know.
Look. They just said as soon as they not paying attention, Mom, you missed the sniping in a mini funeral. I wasn't giving all of that energy today. Come on, now. You gotta learn to love yourself. Take the right to get up out that basement or get up out that car seat or whatever it is you doing. You get up out of them bondages, baby. Like
Oh,
I
the
told you,
troll.
stop smoking rock. Yeah, you know, you always get an accidental sniping up in here. Came in bluntly just saying, "Yo, what up, chumps?" Yeah, says the one that got a dildo on his rump. Now, go on about your business. Bars and poetry fingers. Go vibrate in the corner somewhere, good sir. Get your vibrations ready.
Bro, do you realize something that for somebody to come in and say "What up, chumps," they got to be in their late 40s, early 50s. You don't nobody use that word "chump" no more. That was back in like the 70s, 80s. So you an old ass man living in your mama basement, probably got the same wife beater on for the last week and a half, coming on the internet calling people chumps. That boy need a
Right.
thesaurus.
Man, listen, they gotta stop smoking rocks. Say it with me now. Stop smoking rocks. Just go snort cocaine or something. Shoot. Not shoot it. Go snort it. Do something. Kill your own brain cells, your stem cells. Come on, man.
Commander, we're gonna make chumps great again.
Oh man, not for 2024.
Uh-huh. We we bringing back chumps and what else? Chumps and Run DMC outfits.
Man, can't nobody over here be a chump. Think the only thing that's chump is your chump change in your pocket. You probably got 5 cents in your name, and you got 5 cents in your bank account, and you still ain't got enough to go get a roll up, baby. Go on about your business. Phil, what's going on, my guy?
Oh, Liz, you an 84 baby? What's up though?
Now we
What
all
up
84,
though?
baby. Let it out, man.
Yeah, you an 84 baby too?
Be 39 a month after us, huh?
I'm y'all elder. My birthday is in April. I'm already 39. Y'all want to know my experience as a 39-year-old?
Oh, see, we
Hey,
knew you was a fossil. See, look, we knew he was a fossil. I'm standing on
I'm
my
the
record.
I'm I'm the elder of the 84s.
I be. I'm not going to sit nowhere, but I will take your phone, good sir. I'll put you on the ultimate timeout, and you can go sit with the troll over there. Maybe y'all can come up with something. Nah, I saw love over here.
That's crazy, man. That's probably why we vibe like that. That was one of the greatest years ever,
Facts. Nah, most of us are in there, man. Listen, even the ones that's younger than us don't matter. They at least got common sense to know there's some things you ain't gonna try. Stand up on your rights for everything. Even on here, like I said, be creative, man. We know there's certain things they tell you can't do, but for the things you feel you can do, you're gonna do it.
And I would say this.
Oh,
I would say this too. The things they tell you can't do, figure out why. Because a lot of those things are beneficial to you. And you don't know what you can't do until you do it. I understand laws and stuff. I'm just talking about in general. People always tell you you can't do this, you can't do that. No, that's not true. You don't know what you can do until you do it, or try it at least.
Phil, what's going on, man?
What's up, bro? Hey, man. So you were talking about rights get stepped on. I
Yeah.
actually, I actually ran into this on Thursday. So I got arrested on my property for telling a cop that he was trespassing on my property. And then when I told him to F himself, he arrested me for disorderly conduct. No Miranda rights, no nothing. And I thought we had freedom of speech, man. He stepped on my First Amendment, my Fourth Amendment, and my Fifth Amendment. And everybody's like, nah, you should just let it go, man. Just let it go. I'm like, no, man, this is personal, man. He was on my property for no reason. Like, and just because I said something to him, you know, like, no, that's not how the shit works, man. I'm so mad over that. Like, so mad. I'm talking
Yeah.
to civil rights attorneys right now. Well, not right now because it's the weekend, but I will be talking to them because like somebody needs their ass sued. And he was a complete dick about it. And I'm gonna get their body cams off of them. And my neighbor has a camera pointing right at my front door. So I'm gonna get that footage because I already talked to him and he's like, yeah. But yeah, man, like I just thought this fit right in on what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Hey,
hold
can I?
on one second. Now go
I'm
ahead,
about to
word.
say,
I'm just looking at the chat real quick.
all right. Just one thing you're gonna be facing. Well, just understand this. Um, Profanity is considered vulgar, and if you look in the First Amendment, right, freedom of
Yeah.
speech, you have the right to say whatever you want, long as it don't um, impede on anyone else. So saying "f the cop," um, that's gonna
Well,
be hard to get back.
I was telling him to get off my effing property and that he was trespassing. You know, I mean, but I mean, with all that being said, it's went to Supreme Court, and you can use that language, and they, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna talk to attorneys and see what they think about it. But man, if I have a case, I'm gonna let it ride because man, I felt like I totally got shit. I felt like I got kidnapped off my own property. You know, like I didn't do shit, and then they're like, oh, you're gonna have to do this and that, and I'm like, no, man.
Why
I
why why
rather
why was why was they even around your house? Like,
I don't know, but like they don't need to be on my property for nothing. Like there's no reason for them to be here at all. Like on my property. So I don't know what the hell they're doing. I don't care what they're doing,
that
you
was a
know.
good point. Just
But
like
but
as a oh,
but
good.
but the one cop had an attitude with me, and you know, he just like he straight up cuffed me and put me in the car. Didn't give me no Miranda rights, nothing. He just cuffed me, put me in the car, and took me to jail. Said I'm arresting you for disorderly conduct. I'm like, what? I didn't say nothing to him after that. I was like,
But
whatever, man. I'll just play along because I'm gonna get your ass in the end. But I mean, everybody's telling me, everybody's telling me, you know, just let it go, just let it go, just let it go. And I'm just like, man, no, man. I had spent almost 2 days in jail for nothing. You know, like I
and
don't know.
with the Miranda rights, they don't have to read you your Miranda rights until they question you. Until they question you, they don't have to
He didn't
read you like
question.
that.
He didn't. Yeah. He didn't question me or
So they
nothing. He
don't.
just cuffed me and
Hold
like,
on, Phil. Let word finish what you were saying, bro.
Yeah. So with the Miranda rights, those are laws and regulations that you have and they have to abide by before questioning. It's not when they arrest you. They do when you see that on TV or they do it right away. That's usually because it's somebody they know is guilty and got um they already got the case against them. And before they start talking, they want to read those rights. So if they say something on the way down to the police station, it's recorded. That's why when you see that, that's why they usually do it. But just something that just happened or
yeah.
just the altercation, they ain't gonna read you, bro. I'm telling you, the only reason you went, they just let you go. What did they charge you with? You got to go to court, or they just let you go?
The only thing they charged me with was disorderly conduct.
Do you have a court date for that?
Yeah. I went to
Yeah.
court for it, and they just wanted to give me a pretrial diversion over it.
Okay, so basically, they arrested
Hold
you
on, I'm
because
hearing. Hold on, I'm hearing crickets.
yeah, I agree.
That's you?
No, that ain't me.
Yo, Phil, you gotta mute your mic. I hear nothing but crickets.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I live out in the middle of nowhere. Well, I live in Bloomington, but like I live in town, but like there's crickets everywhere. I live in town, but it's crickets.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, wait, what the hell? But
Yeah.
but you're gonna have to just Only thing
Everybody's
I can
just
tell
like,
you right
man,
now,
just
bro.
let it go, just let it go. I mean, they're just giving you pre-trial, you know, the shit's gonna fucking, you know, stay out of trouble, and then it'll just get swept under the rug. But like, man, they fucking kidnapped me from my house. Like, what the hell? Just for talking.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, because I got a family full of cops. Verbal abuse, that's assault. Depending on the state laws too. Some states, like I know Pennsylvania, you can't cuss in front of women. You can go to jail for that. They take you to jail for cussing in front of women just because they petty. I'm not all. A lot of cops don't enforce every little rule, but if you've been a dick, they will. You know, if they feel like you've been a dick. I'm not saying you were. I'm just saying if they feel. And like I said, I would have asked them first, and you should find out why were they even there. You know, that's one of the first things you should ask because if you're doing any like if they're searching for someone and you would peed on that, they can arrest you. It don't matter if it's your property or not. Like if they was looking for someone and they ran through your yard or they was in the area and suspected the person in the area and they can walk on your property without. So that's what I'm saying. You should see because if you a peed on investigation, they can arrest you.
I mean, I was being a little bit aggressive towards them, but like, man, like I
See,
just felt like I don't know. I just felt like I got stepped on over all that shit. You know, they could have said, "Hey, we're in the middle of something" or whatever. You know, but I didn't get nothing. They're just like, "Here, turn around, put cuffs on. You're getting arrested for disorderly conduct." And according to the statute, is if you say anything to them and they ask you not to do it anymore and you do it, then they can arrest you for that.
and two, you got to be careful too because I don't know if most people know, but just the way they train too. Like if you once you present aggression towards them, they are supposed to respond with aggression. So like a lot of times, being aggressive with a cop, they're trained to match your energy. You see what I'm saying? So as soon as so a lot of times, bro, I'm being honest with you. I seen people get jacked up for what you did. You know, I'm from the hood though. You know, you just don't talk smart to cops. You know, as melanated people, we taught that as kids. You know, be polite, be respectful, be this. So it's a different. You know, it's kind of different. You know, hearing your perspective versus my experience. But it's a different experience. But I'm just saying so when you hear me, just talking like, don't be aggressive or, just be chill, relax, ask questions. That's because of, the experience I have as a melanated brother. That's just what we taught, so it's just different, like understanding, but that's your experience and that's what I'm listening for. I'm gonna be quiet now. Go ahead. My bad.
And I was like, asking, yes, I came at him aggressive, and I probably should have. I should have been more chill, but I was like, what the hell, and well, I didn't use those words, and of course, then I got arrested. But like, and they told me to stop, but I was like, I got a First Amendment right. I'm on my own property, and you know, and so I kept talking, and they're just like, turn around, put your hands behind your back. I'm just like, oh my god, and at that point. He didn't read me no Miranda rights, but I just kept quiet until I got to jail and the booking. And I was, you know, I played along with it, and I wasn't like fighting them or anything.
You got rights until they decide you don't.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
way it is. You got
That's what it seems like. It's like you have rights, but if you say anything to anybody with authority, then your ass is, you know, they're gonna show you.
bro. You just had what we call a black experience. Well, all right, bro. Shake it
No,
off. Shake it off, bro. Shake it
I'm
off.
I'm I'm
I'm gonna
I'm
be like
I'm
the rest of the people.
pasty. I'm pasty, but man, I just got a taste of it. I'm just like, what the hell? And everybody's like, dude, just let it go. Even my dad was like, just let it go. They're giving you pretrial. This shit's gonna go away. Just do what they say and fucking let it go. And I'm just like, man, should I talk to some civil attorneys or
from a
But
black
see, that's
man,
the
let it
thing,
go.
though. Yeah, because I can tell you this right now. You're gonna go through a whole bunch of headaches going through everything in particular, and even if you thought you were getting something, you ain't getting something right away. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
always
Well,
gonna be a process.
everybody in town is like, we ain't fucking with that. They're not. They're like, we're not messing with it. You know, like we have to practice law in this town, and um, we're not gonna mess with it. You're gonna have to get somebody out of town to do it. You know, and I'm just like, what?
Yeah, that's gonna cost. That's what I'm saying. You might as well just leave it alone because at the end of the day, it's gonna cost for a lawyer. It's gonna cost for everything else. And then guess what? Even if you get something, they getting APC off the top.
Yeah, well,
So
the one attorney I called in a big city near me, he said, if we do take this to trial and and you do win, he said, do you realize you're gonna have to move because it's gonna be end of you in that town, like they're gonna be on you. And I was like, well, shit. I mean, yeah, but yeah, like everybody, even my dad, he's like, just let it go, man. He's like, they're giving you pre-trial. He's like, it's gonna be gone. Like, just stay out of trouble for 180 days and it's gone. You know, just let it go. You know, it's not that big of a deal and stuff. And I was like, well, you know, I mean, I feel like they did step on me, but I mean, I guess that's probably the same advice you guys are giving me too. You know, just like let it go.
no, I mean, because look here, bro. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Like I said, even in New York City, bro, there's some things we gonna fight. There's some things we gonna leave it alone because we already know it's gonna be a headache. And if you blow trial,
Yeah.
guess what? You done messed up.
Yeah, I mean, I would hate to have to move out of town over that, you know, and even if it, you know, turned out good. I mean, I have to move out of town because they're gonna have vendetta against me, you know. It's gonna be them against me, you know.
Bro,
So I hate to do that.
bro, if they see this video, it's gonna be them against you.
I mean, I just
Shit alone, bro. I mean, I'm being honest with you, bro. And this is from a black man in America. Look, when you deal with the cops, bro, don't give them no reason. You can't give them. You gave them a reason. I'm just being real with you, bro. Um, think about it like this, man. They normal people too. So if somebody approach your property like that of an authority figure, just ask them why they there, bro. You know, ask the question, interact with them. You know, you just being aggressive, bro.
yeah. Well,
And
it's like
they showing you. That's a force of show. They're showing you their authority. So I'm
it's like
just
I
being
stepped
honest.
on their ego, and now they want to get at me. You know, it's like, what the hell? But
But
yeah, I do see
you
what you're saying.
and think about this too, because we talk about personal accountability. Uh, you be aware of what happens. You know, look at every action has a reason. You know, if you would have just asked them why they was there, the conversation probably would have went totally different. You know, so it's not just about them; it's about you. You have to take accountability and look at the position you put yourself in and learn from that, and don't do that again because black people get shot for less, bro. Take that in consideration, man. Black people get shot for less. Be smooth when that's just what it is. Unfortunately, that's just the reality. You know, I'm not saying it's right. No, they shouldn't have did to you what they did to you. That should not have happened. But we understand reality. You know, the reality is they can do whatever they want. So don't give them a reason to do it. That's just where we at right now. Don't give them a reason. Who you talking to?
Yeah.
Me? Oh, my bad. Let me go rub feet before my show starts.
Lotion is in the closet.
The lotion is in the closet. All right, let me go rub some feet. I'll start.
Yeah.
Go rub them feet. Oh wait, you got a live what? What time your live
Yes,
stuff?
it is. I'm about to push it back to one. I gotta rub some feet. So.
No
But
doubt.
yeah,
You know what?
like Nate,
Uh,
like at the moment, I wasn't like, hey, oh, they might be on a call or something. I mean, they could have probably, even if they wanted to really pull the D card, they said obstruction of justice and everything else. I mean,
Yeah, because
while
think about it. Because think about it, bro. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you know for a fact that's anywhere. If you know they coming for any type of reason, they coming for any type of reason, you might as well just be nice and see what's going on first. Now, if they just coming on there for no reason, like literally coming in, knocking on your door, harassing you, and you ain't really doing nothing, then you got all rights to stand up and do what's right. But in that
yeah,
same token, you still got to remember, just like Word said, if that's just like prime example, if it was a robbery that done happened and the suspects done got off and now they on foot. If they
yeah,
stepping up in your property, they could be in that area, or they probably could have ran somewhere around your vicinity, you not even know. So you gotta
yeah,
just be on board with it. That's it.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess I admit that there was some wrongs on my side, but and my dad's like, well, they're taking it easy on you, because like they could do. I mean, since they're gonna give me pre-trial diversion and just you know slide it under the rug if I stay out of trouble. He's like he's like that. He's like, you should do that. He's like, just don't fight what they're doing. Just you want to fly under the radar. And I was like, well, yeah, I do want to do that. And I'm not trying to cause any trouble. But, when you have people freaking running through your yard, you're like, what the hell are you doing? But
Yeah,
yeah,
but you always gotta be mindful.
I shouldn't. I mean, I guess I overstepped my boundaries, really. But yeah, I am talking to some attorneys, but I'll take their advice. But like on the other hand, I'll take my dad's advice too. Like it. If they're here for like something else, like some other reason. I mean, I mean, everybody's wearing body cams now. A lot of and an attorney can get the calls and see what they're doing and everything else. So like, I just don't know, man, because they didn't act like they were chasing after people. They just like they were in my yard, just like I'm just like, what do you do? Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, but see, right there, I'm gonna tell you that right there. In that instance, I could just shut this down for you right here. I'm gonna give you the best advice right now.
Yeah,
Prime example, if I'd have been in your situation right now, and I know for a fact, but then again, we different. 9 out of 10, we either got shot or we either got definitely beat down and arrested and going down to the precinct. Sorry to say it that way. But
this,
see,
this
when your instance, but look, in your instance, only thing you had to do was just find out what they was here for. And you ain't even have to go like, what the fuck are you doing on my yard? You could have just did something
yeah.
different.
This cop was a complete D. Like if he didn't have body cam on him, he probably would have beat me up. Like or tried to. Like he was not liking me at all. Like at all. And that's why he arrested me. Like I mean, he wasn't having none of it. Like
Now,
he
see, I'm
he
not gonna lie to you. You gonna have some. You gonna have some who definitely are on that type of time. Hold on. I gotta mute your mic real quick because them crickets is killing me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But in that instance right there, now if you know for a fact he was doing something along those lines, then yeah, you got a right to fight because some of these, you're not gonna lie, you do have some of them officers who are still on beat like that. That a lot of them do be angry and aggressive themselves. But in that instance right there too, you still was supposed to be the bigger person, even if it is your property. Because again, the most you could have did was say, "Yo, listen, I just want to know what y'all here for, if anything." 9 out of 10, they would have told you what they was here for, and 9 out of 10, you probably wouldn't have had nothing to do. You probably would have avoided those 2 days actually, depending.
You're
That'd have
right.
been one.
Like, man, I don't know, man. I should have
Oh
just
wait,
kept my mouth shut.
oh wait, listen, wait, look, Liz said something right. Sis said something right. Not all attorneys want what's best, bro. You might think you getting a good attorney. That's another reason why in certain instances you just gotta leave it be. As much as you want to try to be right, look, that's
Yeah.
the long run. 9 out of 10, you know for a fact you should have just seen what they was here for and let them continue doing what they was doing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just like the attorneys here in town. When I talk to them, they're like, "We have to practice law in this town. You know, we don't want any part of this. You know, like you're gonna have to talk to somebody like in another town. You know, because we have to practice law in this town. You know, and that woke me up to like, wow, like everything's so political, like locally, like it, you know, that local lawyers won't even touch that, you know, even if you're right or wrong, they just don't want no part of it.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
certain things if it feel like it's gonna be too high profile and whatever, you know, yeah, sometimes you're gonna have to leave it be depending on what it is too, because it can shapeshift something.
and
So
they straight up told me, they're like, you know, if you were to take this to court and you were to win, you're gonna have to move, you know, like because your life's gonna be a living hell, you know, and I do understand that. I don't know, man. I maybe I just let the shit slide. I mean, maybe I jumped the gun, you know. I mean, I don't know, but I feel like they went a little bit aggressive on me over it, you know. Like they could have just been like, "Look, man, we're in the middle of something. Just shut the hell up and go in your house," you know. Like I don't know, like something like that. Like I don't know, but yeah, they hemmed me up over that.
yeah, you know, but just like I said, bro, a lot of times there's certain situations you don't provoke. You know, like prime example. There's been times when if they had came here,
Yeah,
usually it'd be because they done got the wrong address sometimes, and that's what it usually be. Yo, I'm looking
yeah,
for such and such. Listen, I done had people. Yeah, we looking for Muhammad such and such. Who?
yeah.
Wrong apartment.
Uh,
Yeah, we're looking for such and such. Wrong apartment. But see, I never had to get crazy or nothing.
yeah. My
One
my
time I
dad.
ain't even open my door. One time I didn't even open my door. I said, "Who you looking for?" And I wasn't hindering nothing, but I was like, "The person you looking for ain't here."
Yeah, my dad told me almost exact thing what you're saying is. He said that the police knocked on his door at like 3 a.m. They were looking for a laptop that had a GPS on it that was stolen, and he said that he was kind of a little bit aggressive with the cops, but finally he just let them. You know, they wanted to search the house, and he's like, "You need to get a search warrant," and like, "Well, if we do, we're gonna take everybody in this house to jail." And he's like, finally, my dad is like, "Just come in here and look whatever you're looking for." Come to find out, what they were looking for was across the street from his house, but he did it a little more calmly than I mean, You know what I'm saying? Like he was a little more tactful about it, so like it wasn't an issue for him. But you know, he was like, you know, sometimes you know that happens. You know, like I mean, GPS isn't exact. You know, it comes down to a matter of feet. You know, and if you're 15 feet across the street, you know, then they might be knocking on your door, you know.
Yeah.
I
But
don't know,
still in that
man.
notion,
Like,
even still in that notion, bro, you still gotta contain yourself and maintain yourself the best way possible.
yeah,
Because either
Yeah.
which way it don't matter. It could go either which way. And you
yeah,
might get one of them wrong ones on the wrong day. You don't want that.
yeah. I got a little hot headed with the guy. I will admit, you know, and I should have just been more, you know, reasonable about it. I suppose.
Yeah, see, if you continue to be reasonable, because I ain't gonna keep everybody long. I know word going on around one, so but
Yeah,
we gonna end this off right here to a degree. If you would have been reasonable in the first place, 9 out of 10 they would have been reasonable. See, look, it's been times when I know I done had stuff, and this is before they changed that law. There was times I was reeking with buds. I was scared because I know how they geek. They nose on point and everything. But it was
yeah.
majority of the time they just let me walk by because they already knew what it was. Like, as long as I ain't caused no harm or doing something along the lines I shouldn't have been doing.
Yeah,
Can't really say they'll let you go.
that's how I was. I was like, you know, I have nothing to hide on my property at all. So like I felt like I had the upper hand, but obviously, you know, I was out of place, you know, somewhere along the lines, and you know, I don't know, but yeah, Nate, I
Look at
just
this.
wanted to come up here because I seen what the show was about, and I felt this kind of felt along the lines. But yeah, you know, talking to you, man, I feel like, you know, maybe I was, you know, a little bit out of spot. I should have just kept my mouth shut, really.
No, it's not so much as keeping your mouth shut. You do have a right to defend your property and stuff, but then you also got a right to just do things the right way too. Because again, you could have been hindering any type of investigation, and even then, they could arrest you for obstruction. So you don't
Yeah.
want that type of madness,
No.
and then you don't want to get wrapped up neither. And then they actually think you are the person they're looking for. So sometimes you just gotta, it's not so much as what you say, is how you say it, and it's the tone.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that was probably the biggest thing.
No doubt, love, baby. I appreciate you, baby. Yeah, nah, because Chucky, right? There's times I had butt on me, and then a lot of times, even if they ran down, like they just doing a random sweep, prime example. A lot of times they tell you straight up, we ain't looking for nothing but the main stuff. And the main
Yeah.
stuff will be either the guns or the hard drugs. If we ain't had none of that, a lot of times they ain't care. A lot of times they knew we had weed. And they be like, yeah, we gonna get that back. But
Yeah.
like, look, y'all wasn't crazy, y'all wasn't whatever, so we not confiscating nothing.
Yeah.
But they
so
don't need to be like
you're
this.
cool.
If you do got something, you better say something now.
Yeah. Yeah. But like yeah, you're cool, so they gave you your stuff, and you know, you're on your way, and you wanna cause a problem, then they're gonna take all your stuff and probably cuff your ass, and
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of times you don't necessarily have to be aggressive, but then like I said, if there is a situation where you got an aggressive cop or whatever the case is, then no, you have a right to stand your rights regardless. That part,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the dude definitely, but he probably didn't like me from the very beginning because our first contact, you know, he was telling me to shut up. So yeah,
Yeah,
I got you.
No, I'm saying because if it's on the can that he says shut up first, then you got a case. But then again, just remember, you're gonna have to go through all of that legal process, so on and so forth, and that's gonna take longer to get done than actually doing what's needed. So
And then like the attorney said, you know, even if you do win, you're gonna have to move because they're gonna be on you. You know, they're not gonna stop. You know, it's gonna be never ending. You know, because they're gonna hate you.
Yeah, because that'd be like any organization or whatever. They're gonna hate you if you done did something. Like look, like Marlene said earlier, she stood up for what she stood up for, and look, they was mad about that. But you can't be mad to some degree. Some people can't get mad when things are owed to them. But then again,
Yeah.
some things ain't even worth going to bat for. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's kind of what like my dad was saying. He's like, this isn't a battle that you want to fight, man. He's like, they're giving you the easy way out. Just go with it, and just ride it.
Yeah, just might as well just leave it be, bro, for that. But if there's another situation, but see, look, we gave you some helpful advice. In the event the next time around, still be cordial. No, next time be cordial. But if you got a situation, it might not be the same cop. Now, if you got a situation where it's a cop that's even more aggressive, and you ain't doing nothing but being, kind and courteous, then you stand on that and do what you need to, because then now that's a corruption that shouldn't be happening.
Well, the other thing too is like I have a lifetime concealed carry permit. And my dad's like, you need to keep in mind that, if you step out of the bounds and you end up getting a felony, you're going to lose that and you're not going to be able to carry a handgun anymore. He's like, you just need to just lay below the radar and just, let them, if they want to run through your yard, let them run through your yard, let them walk around your house if they want to walk around your house. He's like, just low, he's like, you just need to lay below the radar and don't draw attention to yourself and let them do what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Because, you catch a felony, then you lose your permit, because now you can't carry a firearm,
No, I know that part, bro. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Some things you might as well leave be, But you already have said you felt like you was, if you was the aggressor, then you ain't winning that. Even if you do think you gonna win it because they went the extra distance, you initiated it, so you know how they gonna do it. And again, why go through all the headaches and hassles? Now, the next time around is something different, and you done presented it a different way. Then you fight that. But other than that, you just chill out. Like if they come around the next time around, you know how to just maneuver. You ain't gotta be aggressive, and you ain't gotta even curse at them. I don't curse at none of them. I don't curse at none of these cops out here. As much as I want to, with some of them, I don't.
Yeah.
But a lot of times I know if they feel like I'm hindering, anybody's hindering the investigation, that's gonna be a problem. We don't need that.
I mean, talking to you, Nate, man, I just feel kind of stupid, because like, I should have been more cordial with them, like.
Nah, you ain't gotta feel stupid, bro. The main thing to remember, bro, in life is that the same way the same way you want to be treated with respect, the same somebody else want to be, whether they got a badge or not. Even if they was there for something, they could have been there for they could have been looking for somebody. They could have been trying to. Somebody could have dropped somebody. They could have dropped evidence of something somewhere on your property. You never know. So again, you just got to be kind and courteous, man. That's it.
Yeah. I got you, bro. I'm gonna hop off here. I understand. I'm gonna try to do better. It's a learning experience. We all learning. You learn from failures, and I learned. I should have probably approached that situation completely different.
Yeah, that's all that is, man. But it is a learning process, and it's just growth, bro. You'll be all right, man. Listen, because it could have been a lot worse. So
yeah. For sure, it could have been a lot worse. But yeah, man. I'll hop off here. Appreciate you, bro.
You already know, bro. Anytime, you're more than welcome, bro.
Yep.
Definitely shout out. Shout outs to the Word. I believe Word is live right now. Yep, he's live right now. So appreciate everybody for tuning in. You know, this definitely was a good talking conversation. It was definitely needed. And yeah, we got some comedy in the midst of it. You know, this is what we always gonna do. Again, I'm gonna stand up on my right to bring what's necessary to the people. So, and that's just genuine me and genuine content. So we definitely gonna show Word some love. Um, definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. And for everybody that hit the panel and for everybody that was in attendance, y'all already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm going to do is give you real topics and real builds. Like I said, you know you're going to get that morning safe. Don't worry. I'll be there in the morning. I ain't going to be there in the afternoon. We're going to definitely show Word some love. Definitely was a great night conversation with the people. And y'all always loved and y'all know what it is. Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.